name's Campbell. I'm currently Managing Director of Billington Structures Limited. We're one of the UK's leading steelwork fabricators. Billington Structures is part of Billington Holdings Group. There's a family of companies in there, mostly related to structural steel and some safety solutions, all closely related to our products and systems that we deliver across the UK. Billington Holdings has about 500 employees employed in the UK. Turnover is currently about £130 million. We have a range of sites across the UK, mostly in the north, clustered around Barnsley, Sheffield, Wombwell, at Chapeltown, where SPC is located, and one of our biggest facilities down at Yate, near Bristol, where we have about 120 employees working in our satellite factory. The relationship between Billington Structures and Ficep has been very long-standing, starting in 1998 with our first coke machine that was installed at Wombwell. After I arrived in 2003, we bought over a dozen machines from Ficep, all sited at our various locations, some which are new and some which are replacing existing.
When specifying a machine with Billingtons, we're listening to the whole level of management, from the CEO and financial directors about payback to the production managers, down to the shop floor level of the operators wanting to know how things can be done better. We listen to these people, we go away, we specify a machine together, and we supply the right equipment for them.
In 2017, the Sheffield site was acquired. We needed to do a huge amount of work to tidy the place up and improve its efficiency and layout. Part of that involved purchasing new equipment from Ficep. We bought a Corimpex column and boom machine to enhance the plate girder fabrication. We bought an Endeavour saw drill for cutting and drilling beams, and we also bought our first Gemini machine for cutting plates and fittings to enhance the range of equipment. After the success we had purchasing the first Ficep Endeavour at Sheffield, we decided to move on with Ficep and replace the DJB machine we had at Wombwell with a new Ficep Valiant. That gave us additional features of scribing, milling, as well as sawing and drilling. With the sub-axis working independently of each other, we saw huge benefits there, which then led us on to think that we would replace the existing old Ficep machine with a new Ficep Valiant down at Bristol to access the same benefits. We decided to go for the automation option. Since it's been installed, we've seen that that's a huge benefit. It enables the operator to load and unload bars whilst the machine's still running, because once the bar's on the machine, the operator is virtually hands-free. What we found in replacing the old coke machine and the old saw drill with a new Ficep Valiant, that gives us all the same functionality with increased productivity, milling, scribing, sawing, drilling, and replaces two machines with one. We purchased the first Gemini up at Sheffield to enhance the range of machines and process we got up there. The functions on the Gemini enable us to sell fittings with chamfering, drilling, tapping, as well as milling, pockets and scribing and plasma cutting, oxy cutting. So it really suits their product range and the services they can offer to the wider structural steel industry. We decided to invest in a second Gemini because having the two gantries on the same table gives enhanced productivity. Pendulum cutting, we can use combined cutting for longer plates and fittings, drilling, milling. The steel stair stringers that we cut for Peter Marshall stairs, we can cut those simultaneously, either using one head or two on the new enhanced layout. Billington Structures has traditionally offered service oil beams as a product, as an alternative plate girders and hot roll beams. This enables a viable solution on commercial office blocks where services to be run through floor beams. We've traditionally produced those on profile beds, then transferring them to saw drills, which involves a lot of extra handling. To this end, we decided that that was best done in a single operation on a coke machine, so we explored the market. We found that our relationship with Ficep and the openness that we have and the advice that they were giving was different from the competition, where they were advising just buy a coke machine, it will give you what you want, but Ficep took the time to look at our product and analyse our needs in far more depth and came back with a different solution that the best thing that we could do was actually to buy a cope drill combined rather than just a standalone cope. It gave us extra functionality and benefits from the machine when we've got to produce alternative products such as columns, and there are lots of connection holes to be drilled. The combined machine is a far more productive solution than a standalone cope using thermal cutting of holes. Drilling just far outstrips the performance of the thermal cutting. When Billington purchased our first column and boom through Ficep UK, it was to satisfy the requirements of a particular project. We then found that type of product we were able to sell in increasing volumes, which led us then on to review what we got and look at purchasing a Corimpex T9 machine from Ficep UK. T9 machine is far more productive than the column and boom machine, and has since enhanced our ability to service the markets with plate girders for floor beams, but also bridge beams, and sell those externally to the market as well through Shaft and Steel Services. Billington found ourselves needing to replace some of our older plate processing machines that we'd had installed for 10 years or so. We've got a range of machines, some plasma, some oxy drill machines. Ideally, we're looking for one machine to replace both. We went to the Ficep Open House in the UK, where they had on show the new Ficep Cut-Light laser processing machine, which we found very much suited our needs in terms of range and capability, speed of cutting, efficiency. The thing that impressed us most was the fact the laser was cutting material up to 50mm thick. Whilst lasers have been in the steel market for many years, this has never previously been achieved. I do believe that now Cut-Light have machines of 50 kilowatt that can cut up to 100mm. After seeing the machine at the Ficep Open House in the UK, Ficep were kind enough to offer us a visit to Cut-Light in Italy. We accepted that, went to see the factory, the setup, the investment that's made there. They showed us all the systems, parts, backup, engineers. This helped confirm our decision that Cut-Light was going to be the right machine for us. This led to us purchasing that machine, which came quickly, was installed very quickly, and we're now finding the productivity of that machine is much better than we expected. The quality of parts, second to none, square edges, benefits we're getting are both in terms of efficiency, not only in cutting, but in fabrication as well, because of the accuracy that we get. Parts are far more concise and accurate than we've ever had. One of the reasons we're happy to buy the Cut-Light machine through Ficep UK is because of the support that we get. The Ficep engineers have been over to Italy at Cut-Light to understand how the machine is configured and works, but also they are here part of the install team to support us with the install and be on hand after commissioning to address any problems that we have. Ficep UK is a trusted partner of Billington's. They keep extensive range of stock, which cuts down the lead time. Should we get a problem, we can get parts delivered quickly and installed to get us back operational as soon as we can. Ficep approached us about the vending machine solution that it got. We found it been a great success in terms of managing our consumables, dispensing those to the operators. It's available 24 hours. It means we don't have to get a storeman in. It all gets replaced automatically, invoiced, sorted. It's brilliant. Here at Billington's, our capital investment programme is really important to us. We spend a lot of money on our equipment. I feel it's important to look after that gear once it's installed. We have taken out service contracts on the machines with Ficep UK, which means that we get priority service, discounted parts and regular servicing. We find that doing that is the best way to maintain productivity and efficiency. Billington's continues to work with Ficep UK. The machines are first class. They're investing, researching, developing new machines, new products, new benefits for us all the time. The Billington Ficep partnership over the past 25-30 years has seen Billington's grow as a business, offer more products and maintain our competitiveness and our productivity. And part of the reason of that is the support we've had from Ficep.